Yeah, it's not a serious injury. He's evolving really well. He's done a few things in the last 2 days. Obviously, he wasn't fit enough to play with the national team the second game, but yeah, we are hopeful. We have a training session this afternoon. He did some bits yesterday, so let's see if he can make it on time.
Okay, I know you don't like doing the injury list, but there's obviously quite a few more habits. First of all, because was that precautionary that he wasn't in Germany and is he good to go?
Yeah, he had a few issues, and we've been dealing with that. He's been absolutely brilliant. He has very good communication with the national team, with the manager, and they understood the situation. Obviously, we have modified everything that we could do here, and again, if he trains well today, he's got a good chance to be fit and available.
And Martinelli, is that the same?
Well, with Gabi, he landed yesterday afternoon here, so we had very short time to be with him. Yesterday he went outside to do a little bit and see how he's feeling, and again today will be another step and understand whether we want to take the risk if he's fit, because I know what the player is going to say, and he's going to be fit for sure.
Some of the others coming back as well, just wondered about progress on Odegaard. There's been lots of conflicting reports about where he is.
Well, I think he's not going to be fit for this game. Next week will be a different story. But again, in that later stage of the rehab where he is at the moment, because he's doing already a lot of stuff, he needs to clear some markers, he needs to clear certain things, he needs to be comfortable doing, especially with the ball. And I think next week will be crucial to understand how close he is.
And the last other bunch, I guess, White, Timber, Zinchenko, any of them back in here? I told you there was a lot.
They are quite close, the three of them. Again, today we're gonna have to try and push and see who it is, because obviously we are a bit strong with the numbers, especially in our right side. But hopefully we have some positive news today, and we'll have some players back for tomorrow.
Just want to ask you a bit about Kai Havertz. I sat down with him a couple of weeks ago, and he talked about the Bournemouth game and the moment when Odegaard handed him the ball, and I think Odegaard described it as a beautiful moment, and you said, I believe this is the start of something, and he said from that day onwards it sort of flipped a bit of a switch in his brain, and it gave him a level of confidence that he's been able to sort of move on and grow as a player and a person. And I wondered, the biggest change you've seen in him in that time, did you ever imagine he'd get to this point from the point of where he was?
Probably not, but I think that was a turning point for sure. I think the players took ownership, which is the best thing, and they decided to do something for the player. So that straight away made him feel special, it made him feel respected, admired, that everybody was willing and wishing the best for him. He delivered. That day, I think the connection towards the supporters went to a different level as well, and everything started to click. And since then, well, the story is unbelievable. His involvement in every match, in what he produces to help us to win matches, is incredible, and it's very positive, obviously.
When I spoke to him, we talked about some of the words he got around the place, like courage and resilience and respect and those sort of things, and he sort of said he really feels like he embodies all of those things. He feels like he embodies what this club is about.
Absolutely. I think it's an amazing role model, the way he behaves every day, the way he is as a person, the way he lives his life, how much he loves to play football, to compete. And part of that at the league level is to handle and manage difficult situations, and I think it's an amazing example of that.
Just finally, big news obviously this week with Thomas Tuchel's appointment.
Yeah.
I wondered what your reaction was, given that a number of your players hopefully will be playing under him, what they might get from a coach like him.
Well, they're going to learn a lot. I think he's one of the best coaches in the world, in my opinion, without a doubt. His experience is the way his teams are set up, and yeah, very exciting times. I spoke to a few of the players. Straight away they had a smile in their faces. That's always a good sign.
Thank you.
Okay. Anita from PLB.
Hi, Nicola.
Hi.
Sorry, I'm not sure if you spoke about Partey when you were giving us the breakdown of all the players. Is he fit and will he be in potential to start tomorrow?
Yeah, Thomas is fit, yes.
And going back to Kai Havertz and signing him, obviously the fans weren't so convinced at the start with him not being able to contribute with goals. How vindicating is it for you and your team to identify the player of his potential and to now get him performing the way he is?
Well, that was the idea, because we believed that he could do it. He could bring to the team certain things that we didn't have.